We have AIDAN, representing Malta in Eurovision 2026. So you'll find that I'm mentioning the artist a lot more than I am the country, or trying to. But unfortunately with Eurovision, it's kind of structured in that way. Hey, AIDAN, what do we know about him? Competed in Malta Junior Eurovision Song Contest. He participated in X Factor Malta. So what do we know about him? Not much. So then Bella is a song by Maltese singer AIDAN. Okay, so what do we know about this song then? What do I need to know before I go and look at this? There is literally no information about this song. He wrote it, or he helped write it. Oh, Sarah, she's back. I mean, as one of the writers. Yeah, no, I'm not happy about not knowing anything about this song. You know what? I'll establish it from the lyrics. So then I guess I'm going into this not even knowing if this is a ballad or if it's not a ballad. We loved last year's, didn't we? The kind of like edge that was walked on with serving cunts. So what's happening here? Oh, okay, it's in English. All right. He's got a really nice voice.
I'm feeling blue. I gave it all, you took me by surprise.
Oh.
What if the world's aligned again, right by the summer sky, my friend? I hope you know it's fun to love again. And if you're feeling cold tonight, I'll meet you here. Now don't be shy.
I was trying to stop it because this is beautiful. Not because I don't want to hear it, but I'm going to turn off the lyrics now because I wasn't sure if this was going to be in English or not. Wait, is it going into Italian now? Because I'm pretty sure he just said care, not care. I'll leave in the lyrics. The first thing that got me is his vocal tone. And don't worry, again, if you're here for the first time, I will be going back because I'm not going to just stop it there. I need to see that transition into the chorus again. Beautiful build. Yes, lovely chord progression as well. Yeah, the beautiful thing about that chord progression is it is just starting on this really very typical jazz 2-5-1 chord progression. It's starting on what we call our chord 2, going to our chord 5, which leads us back into the home. And that's a 7th chord there. So basically, we don't feel a sense of relief until here. Here. Then it goes to the 6. This is beautiful. This is really beautiful. I'm actually looking forward to seeing what happens in the chorus. As I said, vocal tone is haunting, which is lovely. There's a really nice build here. We're going to go into the chorus. Thank you for putting up with me stopping and talking about music theory stuff.
And if you're feeling cold tonight, sky, my friend, I hope you know it's fun to love again.
Building texture, beautiful.
And if you're feeling cold tonight, I'll meet you here. Now don't be shy. You know nothing is thin now. I'll keep holding on to you. After all of this time, it's you and only you.
Aww.
All the nights that you dance with me by the sea, they're calling me.
Yes, 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 yes. This works. I'm turning off the lyrics because I hate looking at them if they're in English already. Like, I know, yes, there's some Italian, but it's not really that important for this, because this works because che bella, che bella. It's just such a beautiful, like, it's a word that everyone understands. And to really be that successful in most cases is to have something that everyone can cling to remember. As far as I am concerned, this is qualifying. This is, especially for the juries being in the semifinals again.
All the nights that you dance with me by the sea, they're calling me. Che bella. Bella, 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 bella. After all this time.
Nice shadow play. It's good.
Bella, 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 bella.
Yeah.
What if worlds align again, right by the summer sky, my friend? I hope you know it's fun to love again.
It's a nice chord progression, and that's what's helping here.
Feeling cold tonight, I'll meet you here.
Yeah.
Now don't be shy. Che bella, you know nothing is thinner. I'll keep holding on to you. After all of this time, it's you and only you. Miskin min u pali, miskin min u wick. ربحت البطالية عن لافاليت وطفت لكل سنس قد نحس الدنيا تدور بيا. Che bella, خليتني استنى. I'll keep holding on to you. After all of this time, it's you and only. Che bella.
I didn't know what to expect. Didn't know what to expect going into this. Look, I don't think I'm going to say anything controversial, and this is not winning material. This is, I think, going to do well enough with the juries. There is a lot that he'll be able to work on and improve. Obviously, staging, I think, is going to get there. This whole shadow thing, beautiful. Vocally, as I said, his vocal tone, I think, is what really catapults this into something originally his. Because he does have a lovely, nice, a haunting vocal tone, as I mentioned before. It would be good in this build-up to see a little bit more vocally.
I'll meet you here, now don't be shy.
I don't know why he didn't go up. To go up there, at least in a falsetto. Be shy. I can't do it like he would be able to. I'm going to preface this saying I'm not a singer, so thank you for understanding about what just happened. Yeah, that would be really nice to do, because I feel like he did it back there, but really show that high register that he could probably get. I don't know. I feel like that would have been really nice there. So little things like that, I think that can really catapult this. How long is this? Well, let's see where it starts. The reason why I'm checking out the time here, so we'd finish at 3 minutes and we start at about 5 seconds. So we have a good, 5 seconds to play with. I think this introduction is actually not going to be used. I haven't heard the original, but this here, to me, it feels like a little bit overly dramatic, eh? I think he can start straight from there. I know that this might be here to introduce a theme of, I guess, this dramatic, romantic kind of feel behind it with those sonorous strings playing a melody at the beginning. However, I think going in straight up from Hello My Friend would be a beautiful opening, saving another 10 seconds to put some meaningful pauses. So yeah, in that part, instead of him going down, up, hold the note for a lot longer. Or not even hold the note for longer, maybe fall off it. And have a longer pause there, even a whole bar. Yeah, a little bit of a pause. And this is where I think there's that opportunity for development. And he's got some time before then. Using this section to show off his vocals in a more improvisory role. Being able to show off that improvising quality, which he would absolutely have, improvising ability as a professional singer, rather than sticking to a set melody here. Because to me, to be that little bit critical, the opportunity for him to be going up the octave here and then fall off it. If he wants to stick with that, make this next section bigger. Because this feels to me a little bit like it's a tiny bit of a letdown. Yeah, it feels a little bit of a letdown that he's just sticking to a melody here where he can be improvising a little bit more. Keep your lyrics, that's fine, because this is big. This needs to capture everyone's attention. That's my only criticism with this, because it feels like by the time that it's built, it doesn't just get there. But I still think this is going to qualify because it's nice. It's beautiful to listen to, as I said. Nice haunting vocals. Excellent vocalist, which I think he can show. He can show that so much more because I don't even have to guess to know that he has that. He has that there. And it's just about, I don't know, going out of your comfort zone. But I don't know. That's my thoughts as a music teacher. But the reality is I'm not a performer. I'm not him. And he has an extreme level of expertise. But let me know your thoughts. Am I being too unfair about this? It's beautiful. Anyway, look, thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts about that because I'm happy to hear the opinions on, maybe I'm being too unfair. Maybe I'm, but I don't think I am. I think there's always that scope to really push something further, especially for the sake of bringing your voice out to the world. Because people now know who he is. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.